Welcome to this training video. We're going to show you how to set up multi-company Xero for your Redware connector. Now this is quite an advanced topic, so if you've got configuration and hand holding either from your reseller or from us, then we've probably done this stage for you on your behalf. So just to refresh, we've got the CRM connecting through, we've got the license connecting through, and we've got 1.0 connected. But what we want to do is connect a second Xero. Now, in order to do that, we need to edit the config file, which is called redware.config. So we're just going to keep a backup of it in case something goes wrong. And this is slightly tricky, but I'll show you. It's quite raw. So inside here are all your config details. And what we've got here, we've got the Xero details. These 4 records here are specific to a particular Xero that we've got. So what we have to add a key, a setup here called Xero connectors. And we're going to just have 2 connectors here. I'm just going to call them 1 and put a pipe in and 2. Now, for these 4 here, these 4 things, I've just got to put 1 like that. So for these 4 settings, the 2 keys, the certificate, and the password, for 1, that's configured it, and basically we've just had to do these changes in here, and that's started us off. So now if we run the connector here, you can see when we go to setup on Xero, we've got 1 and 2. So 1's going to connect through okay, that's what we had before, but 2 is a new one. So for 2, we're going to edit and we're going to generate the certificates like we did before, and this time we're going to log in again, but just make sure you log in. We're going to log into our second Xero. So here we are again. I'm just using demo data, and here it's Sam Smith demo. So we just do the same process that we did before now for the keys. We just log out and log in again. I go to app.xero.com. Oh, I've got to log in with the correct login. And exactly the same as we did before. If we look at the apps, I've got one here which I'm going to delete. Just do it again. So I'm going to make a new app. It's a private app. It's going to be on the demo. I'm going to give it a description that's going to show up inside CRM. Inside Xero. And I'm going to upload the certificate file. So if we go to the back to the connectors, now it's going to be the one that ends in 64. And it's the 2 one. And then save that one, and then just like we did before, we need to copy these keys into our software here. So that's that set up. Let's see if it's through. It is through, so that's great. Sometimes you have to close the software there and wait a bit. So we've got them both connected up, and that's all we have to do for that. If you needed to add more in there, now that you've done the first one, you just edit this file, and that connectors here, you could just put a pipe in there and put 3, and then now that when you run it the next time, when you run it the next time, this time on your setup, you've got 3, and you can do the same that you did before. So that's setting up multi-company Xero. Thank you.